What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, in today's video we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial as requested. Please do not mind if I'm looking crusty right now. We finna get it all together, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get right into the video. This might be like a very detailed video because it's a tutorial and this is how it works. And if I'm looking this way, it's because I gotta look at the mirror, y'all. We're gonna have to compromise somehow, you know, so yeah. But usually the first thing I do is I set my brows with this NYX eyebrow glue, and I use calamine lotion as my base. I like to use put the calamine lotion on first because while I'm doing my brows, it allows the lotion to set. And I think certain people, they put like their lotion like only in their T-zone, which is like here, I guess. But I usually just coat my whole face with it. I don't know why, but that's what I do. It really doesn't matter, honestly, how you do it. So I don't know if it's effective to put it under your eyes, but I feel like it would be. So I make sure I get it in that crease right there that I have. So just blend this out. And I'm just gonna do the rest of my face. I usually put it like where there's pimples at, because this is like serving as a base, so like your protection, the layer between the makeup and, you know, your skin. So wherever you get like pimples and stuff, probably will want to put it there. So, and I'm gonna put some on my forehead, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. I don't put too much close to my brows because when I put the glue on my brows, like it kind of gets in the brows. So I just, and sometimes I put it over my whole face, but it really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So today I'm feeling like this enough. So then I take my eyebrow glue and just get some, and you just spoolie it out like that. And then you put it on the other brow. And after like a minute or so, it'll like get tacky. So I just keep like brushing it until it's like getting tacky and it's like staying up. Like that. I do this like every day if I'm going somewhere, honestly, because my eyebrows obviously need to be done. And this is a way to like look groomed without going to get your eyebrows done. And I know it costs $10, but like I be busy, y'all. So, but I'm going to get them done this weekend. And then you just carve it out like that. And then your eyebrows don't look like so freaking horrible. Boom. And there's multiple ways to do your eyebrows. I'm gonna do mine a certain way this week. I'm gonna do mine a certain way today, and then I might end up making y'all different like eyebrow tutorials, like show y'all different eyebrow tutorials depending on if that's what y'all want. Y'all gotta let me know. But I use this Lift and Snatch NYX professional eyebrow pencil, and what I do is just like make light strokes. Let's see, very, very light strokes, and like fill in the eyebrow. And because my eyebrows need to be done, they already look thick, so there's not much I need to do except for like fill in the front a little bit. Okay, y'all, I just messed up, so I'm gonna do this one in the mirror and I'm gonna come back. So when you do makeup or when you do anything, you can make a possible mistake. And usually when I make a mistake like this, which you have to have a light hand, and like when you first start doing makeup, you're not going to have a steady hand. You're going to like be nervous, you're gonna be scared, blah blah blah. But yeah, usually when I mess up, I just take a tissue or something and I just dab it, because it'll like take off that harshness. And then yeah, and then you just go with it. Like makeup is it's really simple. Like it's just about cleaning up everything that needs to be cleaned up. To carve out my eyebrows, you can use any like lighter concealer. I'm using this Maybelline eraser. The shade that I like for me is Golden Door 20 RN. I'll put it in the bio, but this one is not the shade that I like to use. I didn't know. I went to the store basically and I didn't know which one I needed, so I just guessed. But yeah, I'm just gonna outline my brows like that. And as you like continue, as you do your makeup, you'll learn how to do it without like being so close up on your face. You'll get better. Like, I've been practicing makeup for a while now, so you just go right under your brow. Like that. And this is like obviously a light shade. Like I said, I use a different shade, but really, like I said, everything is about cleaning up. So what I'm gonna do now, for the top of my brows, I use my foundation, which the foundation I use is Morphe, and this is the shade Filter Rich 28. So I just take that same little brush and I put like a dab on there. And I start like that just because on the brush it might be too much makeup. And then I just work my way down and carve out my brows like that. And you can like dip back in there if you need more product. And you just line your brows like that. Line it. And the way I'm doing my brows today is like a more natural look. Like I said, I'll have to probably make an eyebrow tutorial to show y'all different styles of eyebrows, and you'll see what I mean by this one is like more natural. Like other ways, you'll probably fill in your eyebrow a lot more than I did. So yeah, just carve out that eyebrow. And then what I do is I take this and I just go over that line like that with the same brush. Because you're going to end up blending this out anyways, so with your foundation. So you might as well just go ahead and go over that line like so. And do it for your other brow. And when I tell y'all, eyebrows is the longest part of the makeup, honestly. And we almost done with it. And usually what I like to do is just like go like that. Not too close to the brows. Like you don't like go in there with it. So I just do that. Now, you're gonna take like a blending brush. This one is hard, but you need to have some setting spray. I usually use the Morphe setting spray, but I ran out. So I ran and got me some e.l.f. But you don't want to use dry brushes. So basically you just spray your brush, and I just do that, and then like I barely tap like that. Excuse me, I barely tap like that. And then that's all I do for the brows, and touch it up how you feel necessary. So the next part, which is the easiest part, is the foundation. So with the foundation, make sure you spray your brush, especially if you want this to last all day. Spray your brush. And then I just put a dot. And what I just recently learned is that less will give you the best like outcome. So I just do that. I wipe it down, and when I see I'm running out, might get a little bit more. You can always put on product and blend it out, and then see if you need to put more on. So what I'm doing is I'm tapping the product in I'm not like dragging it. Tapping it will like give you that more full coverage look. Let's see. And I'm gonna need more product, but I just want to show y'all that. Okay, I am rubbing it on my chin. Mind your business. Mind your business. You want to put it on your lid. You don't want dark eyes. Different color than your face. So obviously I need more because I'm like dragging it. Like, so, like I said, put it on your eyes. Like I said, I just started using less makeup. Like usually I probably use a lot more. And I was shocked when I realized that less will get you the same effect, like a full coverage, as using a whole bunch. So, and we don't want to look cakey, so. And you want to like blend that foundation up into your edges, like so. And like you can get the foundation on your eyes, but you're going to put concealer there anyway, so like you don't have to do too much. So like I said, the next step is concealer. I'm going to try to use this itty bitsy piece of foundation left in here, especially for my under eyes, because I don't want my under eyes to be too bright. I mean, yeah, too bright. So I just like, I'm like pushing it with this concealer here. And it's certain ways that you can put your concealer, but I'm not a pro. I just do my makeup, y'all. And it really don't matter if you put it there or put it there. Like either way it goes, it's gonna get blended out. So I'm go ahead and put it there. And then you want to take your concealer and you put like a dab there, not too much, especially if you got a small forehead like me. You want to put a line there and then put some down there like that. The next step, once you start doing your makeup, you can pick and choose what you want to, like if you want to include this step or not. So I have a liquid contour and I have a powder contour. Most people use both. I'm gonna use both today, but like I said, you can pick and choose if you want to do the liquid or not. But I usually put like tiny dots because this is Julia's place and it's gonna go a long way. So you really don't need that much. And one thing with my contour, I really don't get my brush wet because I do use my powder. I do use the same brush for my powder contour. So I don't want to have it wet and then dip it in my powder, if that makes sense. So yeah, you just, like I said, you just tap it and you want to go up and you don't want to go down. You want to dab it like up and like pull it up like that. And sometimes I don't like doing liquid contour because I feel like it looks harsh, but I am still learning my tones, like my makeup shades and stuff like that. So yeah, but blend it up like so. And don't worry about it getting into your not contour, y'all know. Don't worry about it getting into that because you're gonna blend it out anyway. And everything is supposed to like mesh together. And I really don't put like the liquid anywhere else, but you can just rub your brush if you want to, like so. And you kind of want to leave this on for as long as possible because it will like set better if you let it wait. So what I do is, while I'm waiting, I will blend out these other spots. And you want to get your beauty blender wet, and then just dab it. Like so. And if you feel like your highlight or whatever, I don't know why I can't think of the word, but if you feel like your concealer is like out too far or whatever, you can always fix that with contour. And then you just do the same thing for your forehead. You don't want to blend this all the way out. You just kind of want to blend it in the middle. But if you blend it too far out, like I said, you can fix it with contour. Because I'm still going to use powder contour after I'm done. So just blending this out. Blah, blah. And now we move on to the eyes. So when you do your eyes, you want to take a brush, like a brush like this, or any type of brush really. And don't mind my dirty brushes. Don't do y'all makeup with dirty brushes. You want to get it wet. And what you want to do first, actually, you want to get your powders out, because after you blend this out, you're going to want to set it quickly so that it doesn't crease. So I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I use the Airspun, let me see, Airspun loose face powder. And I just open these up because I want to go right in as soon as I'm done. And I don't use the Airspun like by itself. I mix these together just like with my beauty blender, because I don't want it to look too white. So anyway, so here we go. We're gonna blend it out. You just tap it. You don't want to drag it. You want to actually make sure it's getting in those creases and that it's still like full coverages. So that's why you want to tap it in. Tap and drag it up like so. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. And don't be scared to get your brush wet, because like you can't do nothing if it's dry. It ain't gonna move. So drag it up. And don't be scared to take your time. Like, it might look crazy, but you really just gotta trust the process for real. And then after I blend that out with my brush, I'm gonna go in with that same sponge, you know, spray it. So anyways, my battery would die on me in the middle of the most important part. But yeah, guys, just blend this out like so. Okay. And it should give you that blurred effect. Like, I do my makeup, but I'm not a pro. I'm still learning or whatever, but it should give you that blurred effect. I take a beauty blender that's like slanted like that. It really don't matter what kind of beauty blender you use, but what I do is I tap it in the light one, and then what I do is I pat it on my hand, and then I tap it in my darker one and pat it on my hand, because you don't want to cake it up on your face. And then I go in my corner like that. I look up to make sure I'm getting that crease, and you tap it like so. And then I do the same thing. You don't want to use too much powder. It's gonna look cakey, in my opinion, from experience. So yeah, you just tap it like so. And you think you might look crazy right now, but you have to trust the process. So now what I would do is take a little powder brush and I'll wipe away the excess powder like so. And then the next thing I'm going to go into is my powder contour. with that same that same contour, and I use the top one. This is Juvia's, oh my gosh. Excuse me. This is Juvia's Bronze in Deep Dark. And I use the top shade. And like I said, you just blend up like so. You have to, like, you can do however much you feel like is for your liking. I probably won't do too much, honestly. But what this bronzer will also do is help blend out that line of concealer. So I also would take this and like chisel out my chin a little, like so. And I would like come down here like that. Not too much though. Me personally, I don't know, I just do this. I don't think nobody told me to do this, but I do it. And then I would take it and I would put it up here as well. And blend it into your edges. Like so. And then what I do is I take an angle brush. Let's see. Like that. And I would just go on my nose. Like so. And contour my nose like that. You can do it like that, to give you a butt nose or a button nose. But that's how I contour my nose. And then basically after that, I will set my face, put on my lashes, and do my lips. So that's what we're gonna get into next. Okay, y'all, so like I said, I'm gonna spray my face. I kind of spray a lot, but you gotta spray your face. After that dries, I will do like some blush, but in the meantime, I'm going to do my lips, so I'm gonna wipe this stuff off. So I kind of want to do like this thing where I do like a pinkish reddish lip, but I'm gonna just go with my everyday makeup, everyday lip, look. So I use a brown pencil. I can't see what shade it is. Well, it's in shade dark brown. It's a NYX professional pencil. So what I do is I just line my lips. Let me sharpen it, cause like, why are we making it harder on ourselves? We don't need to do that. So yeah. So you just line your lips. You can do like the Cupid's bow, whatever. I don't really make mine too defined. I just line them. And y'all, if you don't feel like doing your makeup, you can do this lip and it's gonna change the game. Like, it's gonna change. Like, you're gonna look good. When I don't feel like doing makeup, I eliminate my eyebrows and I do my lips. And I look good for the day. So after you do that, you wanna like tap it. My lips sound dry, but I put cocoa butter on it before I started this. So then I take my NYX butter gloss in the shade Praline. I take this one and I just fill it in like that. And you can tap it or you can like fill it in up there and like that. Don't do too much though, just a little couple. And then after that, I take the other butter gloss in shade Fortune Cookie Biscuit to Noise or something. It's like a light pink one. And I'll only put it right here. Like that. Maybe like that. And I tap it. And then I go about my day. So the next thing I'm gonna do real quick is my blush. I don't wear blush every time, but blush gives you like that cheeky look. And I usually take like a brownish or like a light orange color. That look really good on brown skin girls. And then I just, not too much though. Like once you put too much on, it kind of really end up going back. I mean, I guess you could put like some bronzer over it or whatever. But yeah, I just put A little bit, not too much though. And I just do circular motions and go up a little. Some people, it's like a trend, I guess, to put your blush all the way up there, but I'm not on that trend right now. And yeah, like it brightens up your cheeks, like, and you don't even gotta put too much. And then guys, okay, the last thing I'm gonna do is you wanna put mascara on your lashes, because once you put that powder and stuff on your face, the lashes, they gonna be like black. I mean, brown. So you wanna put mascara on to make them back black, so when you put your lashes on, they blend in together. So there's that. Oh, the mascara I use, you can use any mascara, it's gonna do the job, but it's Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot. Okay, and the last final step. Okay, sometimes y'all, I will go out without no lashes on because I think this is really cute. But anyways, I use the Duo lash glue. I use this wand. This is the easiest way in the world to put on your lashes. I just learned. So what you want to do is you want to line your eye, and I tell you, this is gonna dry in like 2 seconds, and then you just pop the lash on. I'm gonna show y'all, but I need to get close up in the mirror. So you just line it like so, and it's gonna be dry. I'm telling y'all, like, and you can watch it go translucent, and that's when you know that the lash is ready to be put on. And I actually did really good today. Like, you want to get in that corner. Usually I don't get up in the corner that good, but that one today, I snapped. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one real quick. It might not be a perfect line, but you'll be okay. Like, makeup is not perfect. Like, you just have to learn how to go with it and fix it. So, but you'll learn like as you go. And I got these little lashes from the hair store. I don't like big lashes. They just not for me. Like, and I have little bitty eyes, so yeah. But it's almost dry. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this one is almost dry. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick it on there now. And just like that, your lashes are on. And this helps you get, when you line your lash like that, it helps you get closer to your lash line. Because if you put the glue right on your lash line, then that's where the lash is going to stick. But if you put the glue on the lash, you can end up sticking it all the way up there. So I think it's very helpful when you put the glue on your eye, because the lash is only going to stick where you put the glue at. Just like that. Lashes on 2 seconds. Like, y'all, when I learned this, I was geeked up. And honestly, I feel like the lashes are not like as close to my lash line, but all you have to do is take that mascara again and like just fill it in, and you'll be good. So yeah, y'all, this is the final look. This is an everyday like makeup routine for me. Like, if I want to go to work, I really don't do too much. Like, this is what you're gonna get out of me, you know. So yeah, this is your everyday makeup routine. I will link the products in the description box. If y'all like this video, please leave a like, and if you like me, subscribe for my next videos. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.